Welcome back to the online class, students. In today's class, we are going to discuss the endocrine gland that is called as adrenal gland. So, if you see the position of adrenal gland, it has been located just above the kidneys. Okay, so it has been located just above the kidneys. Hence the name suprarenal gland. So, the another name for adrenal gland is suprarenal gland. Okay. So as we are discussing that is endocrine function of adrenal gland. So here the adrenal gland has been differentiated into outer region as well as the inner region. The outer region is called as cortex. Okay. So it has been divided into how many regions? 2 regions. Okay. So the outer region is called as cortex, and the inner region is called as medulla. Okay. So the inner region is called as medulla. Okay. If you see the coloration of cortex, which will be yellowish in color, and the region of medulla, which will be reddish brown in color. So here, let us discuss the hormones secreted by the adrenal cortex. Later we'll be discussing about the hormones secreted by the adrenal medulla. Okay. The first one is the hormone secreted by adrenal cortex. As we know that adrenal cortex is the outermost region of adrenal gland. So it secretes 2 hormones. It is called as glucocorticoids and mineralocorticoids. Okay. So the 2 hormones secreted by adrenal cortex is called as glucocorticoids. It is also called by another name called as cortisol. Okay, it is commonly called as cortisol. Okay, and the second hormone is mineralocorticoids. Second hormone is mineralocorticoids. Okay, so which is commonly called as aldosterone. So it is commonly called as Glucocorticoids commonly called as cortisol, which helps in maintaining the glucose level in the body. So by the process called as gluconeogenesis. Okay, so it's a process. It is called as gluconeogenesis. Okay, so the formation of glucose. That in the term itself is the glucose. Neo means new. Genesis means formation. So the formation of glucose from the sources like converting the amino acid into the glucose, like that. The next is lipolysis. Lipo refers to lipids. Lysis means a breakdown. Okay. Then proteolysis. By this process, it maintains the glucose level in the body. Okay. So the next other functions of glucocorticoids are so it helps in producing the RBC. Okay, so other functions if you consider, like it helps in it promotes the production of RBC, red blood cells. Okay, and so it will inhibit the uptake of amino acids from the body. Okay, the next function is it inhibits the uptake of amino acids in the body. The next step, it produces some anti-inflammatory substances. Okay, so the glucocorticoids helps in producing anti-inflammatory substance. Because of which we can suppress the immune system. Okay, so that is a function of glucocorticoids. Next one is the function of mineralocorticoids. Okay, so this mineralocorticoids major function is, so it will act on renal tubules where it helps in reabsorption of sodium and water. Okay, the first function is it helps in reabsorption of sodium and water. Okay, and it helps in excretion of potassium and phosphate. Okay, it helps in excretion of potassium and phosphate from the body. Okay. So in this way, the mineralocorticoids helps in maintaining the water and electrolyte balance in the body. Okay. So it is commonly called as aldosterone. Next, coming to the hormone secreted by medulla region. Okay. The next is the hormone secreted by medulla region. That is there are two hormones are secreted. The two hormones, that is epinephrine and norepinephrine. Okay. The hormones are epinephrine, and the second hormone is norepinephrine. Okay. Epinephrine and norepinephrine. Okay. Then, so these hormones, they are produced only during the stressful conditions like the condition of fight and fright. Okay. So these hormones preferably produced during the stressful conditions like fight and fright. Okay. And even during the emergency conditions, you can see the production of epinephrine and norepinephrine. Okay. And even during the emergency conditions, they are produced. Hence, they are commonly called as emergency hormones. Okay. The emergency hormones are, which are those? Epinephrine and norepinephrine. They are also called by another name. It is adrenaline, and norepinephrine is called as noradrenaline. Okay, it is commonly called as noradrenaline. Okay, as I said that they are produced during the emergency conditions. So, what are the physical changes you can find during that? Physiological changes you can find during that condition is like increased heartbeat, okay, increased respiratory rate, and sweating. So, decreased in the digestive activities. Okay. So, what are the symptoms you can find is like increase in heartbeat, increase in respiration rate, then sweating, increased sweating, okay, then decrease in digestive activities, decreased in or reduced digestive activity, okay. Then even you can see that there is an increase in the blood glucose level as well as the fatty acids in the body. Okay. So the next effects are like increase in the blood glucose level, by the process called as glycogenolysis. Okay. Glycolysis. Okay, so glycolysis means where glycogen is getting converted into glucose. In that way, it increases the blood glucose level. Okay, then not only that, even it increases the fatty acids in the body. Okay, so that is the effect of the medulla hormones. Okay, so and if you see the diseases of adrenal gland, hyposecretion causes a disease called as Addison's disease. Hypersecretion causes a disease called as Cushing's disease. Okay. So, hyposecretion, less secretion, hyposecretion causes Addison's disease, and hypersecretion causes Cushing's disease. Okay. Cushing's disease. So as I already have told you, Addison's disease where there is a loss of water and ions from the body. So in case of Cushing's disease, the symptom will be like the fatty appearance, preferably more deposition of fat in the abdomen region and in the thigh region. Okay. So that is regarding the adrenal gland. So let us see some of the questions related to the today's topic. Injury to adrenal cortex is not likely to affect the secretion of which one of the following? Option A, adrenaline, B, cortisol, C, aldosterone, D, both, androstenedione, dehydroepisteroidine. Okay, so the answer is adrenaline. A is the answer. Second, fight or flight reaction cause activation of A. The parathyroid glands leads to increased metabolic rate. B. The kidney leading to suppression of renin, angiotensin, aldosterone pathway. C. Adrenal medulla leading to increased secretion of epinephrine and norepinephrine. D. The pancreas leading to the reduction in the blood sugar level. The answer is C. Okay. Next, which one of the following hormone is not involved in sugar metabolism? A. Glucagon. B. Cortisone. C. Aldosterone. D. Insulin. The answer is C. Which one of the following is modified amino acid? A. Epinephrine. B. Progesterone. C. Prostaglandin. D. Estrogen. The answer is A. Next, adrenal gland is present above which organ? A. Kidney. B. Liver. C. Heart. D. Oxytocin. The answer is kidney. A. Then, a man suddenly sees a tiger. His heartbeat goes up. Blood pressure increases, etc. Which hormone is released at this time in his body? A. Corticoid. B. Parathyroid. C. Adrenaline. D. Thyroxine. The answer is adrenaline. Then, hyposecretion of adrenal hormone causes Addison's disease, Cushing's disease, goiter, tetany. The answer is Addison's. Thank you, students.